This is Fine Rescue Barbecue. Doing another pork butt video. I'm going to do 4 this time. Going to be using 2 different pork rubs. This one's from Meat Church. It's called Honey Hog Barbecue on one. The other one's going to be by Butcher Barbecue. It's going to have the honey rub. And another one by Butcher Barbecue called Grilling Addiction. First, we're going to fill around. We're actually using, these pork butts are probably about 8 pounds a piece. We're going to want to fill around and make sure there ain't no bone spurs sticking out at any of them before we start trimming. Right here. Here we got one. Just want to trim it off. Because you don't want to get any of that in your food. You don't want nobody to bite down on that. Break their teeth. We got another piece right here. Trim off. Got it right there. Throw that away. We got another one. Wouldn't that be a good sharp knife when you're doing this? Oh, this is just a little boner knife I got from Bass Pro Shop. Just a Bass Pro Shop. Probably about a 6-inch boner knife. I think that's good. Now what we're going to do is I want to trim off some of this fat cap. But not all of it. Just like I said before, all my heat on my pellet smoker comes from the bottom. Just want to trim a little bit of it off. Want to keep your knife flat. Pick it up. We're just taking a little bit off of it, not a whole lot, because you want the fat to protect the meat. What makes it easier, you want to just pick it up, leave your blade up against it. Not going to be too much of a trimming on this. Call it good on that one. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Need to sharpen my knife a little bit better. But it's still getting it done. See our call. This one ain't got really much too bad, much fat on it. I'm gonna take off a little right here. Don't look too bad. Let's start on this next one. Just like I say, when I leave the knife flat, pick the meat up just to bend it. Pick it up. We're not going to really trim too much of the other side. Because we're going to let all that cook in. A little bit more right here. That looks about pretty good right there. Yeah, because all this is good. Oh, there's a little bone right there I was talking about. You get those bone spurs in there whenever the butcher, when it comes from the butcher's butchering the cow or the pig. Don't know why I said cow. This is looking alright. We'll come back when I get ready to do my injection. I'll show you what I'll be injecting with. Stay tuned. Here we go. So I'm going to bring in a little bit closer onto what I'm doing. Right now I'm fixing to inject. Going to use the good old apple juice. Inject his pork butts with. Here we go, we're going to inject the first one. On about 1-inch increments. We're going to pump them up like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get all that moisture in there to keep throughout the cook. Keep them from drying out. I need to get some more. We're just using regular apple juice. Ooh, shot back at me. All I'll just do is just going to give it some added flavor. And just help moisturize it through the long cook that we got. And that's it for that part. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to use the racks. That I got. I'm going to start fat side down, or fat side up, put my rub on. Now we're going to change out gloves. The reason I'm using the racks is because whenever I go to put the rub on them, I don't want to flip them over in the pan, because once I got one side rubbed, I flip them over the pan, got all that juicy stuff in there, and it's going to rub it right off. So with the racks, I can just rub the top layer, flip them over, and then rub them again. I won't have to worry about losing all the rub that I got on one side. So we're going to start with Butcher's Barbecue as a base layer called the Grilling Addiction. You can go pretty good heavy on them because it's a thick piece of meat and it can take the seasoning. I'm going to do a two-stage rub with these first two. I'm going to rub it all over, pat it in. Be some good cooking right here. Get all sides all over. And I'll get the other one. Pat in. I don't have to use any binders, no mustard, oil, because I already got the binders from the apple juice from injecting. It's going to adhere the rub. Get it all in there. Get all that flavor in there. Now the second one is going to be this honey rub. Oop, there we go. From Butcher's Barbecue is going to be the second layer. Got a little bit of honey powder, sugar, paprika, salt. It's going to give it a good color, some good bark to it. Rub it on there. Get a good amount on there, good coating. Like I say, get all sides. It's going to be savory with a little bit of sweet notes to it. Pretty much savory and sweet. I'm just going to rub all over it. I'm going to do the other one. Crevices. All right. That's going to be that one. This next one, we're just going to do the Honey Hog Barbecue by Meat Church. You want to try this out. This is going to have like honey powder too, some salt, sugar, garlic, celery salt, paprika. I'm only going to use just this rub. I'm going to start with the fat side. It's got that good, going to give it a good color too and have some good bark. We're going to be using the pellet smoker today. Rub the stuff all over in all them crevices. Like I say, pork, your big cuts of meat like pork, brisket, they can take a lot of rub, the big cuts of meat. I gotta put my chicken video up that I did. Used a Big Milk Caisson's chicken rub, which turned out pretty good. Just gotta get that video up. Here's the second one. Pat it in. The other side. All over. The sides. My next video I'm gonna work on doing some ribs. I ain't done them in a while. I'd like to do some brisket, but I might have to wait till the meat prices come down some, because they're just a little high right now for beef. Alright, that's looking good. Alright, we got them all rubbed down. We're gonna let them sit for a few. We're gonna get that smoker ready, and we'll be back when we get out to the smoker. Alright, here we are out at the pit, getting it warmed up. I'm using the Bighorn pellet grill. I haven't used this in a long time, so we got to set the smoke. We're using Pit Boss fruit blend. It has the cherry, apple, and maple. Pit Boss is really good. Shout out to Pit Boss. I'm also going to try this smoke tube that I got a while back. It's supposed to help give it some more smoke flavor, and I got the fruit blend in there too. Just going to try it out. It'd just be the perfect time to do it since we're cooking the pork butts. We're just letting it warm up now. Get it to the smoke blend. We'll come back when we get ready to put the pork butts on, and I'll get back with you then. Look at that thing smoking. Does it even smoke? Pellet grills, they do smoke. Look at that. It's choking me out. Alright, here we go. We're out here at the smoker. Fix to put on these 4 pork butts. First ones we're going to put on are going to be the Butcher Barbecue honey rub. We're going to leave them for here. Look at that puppy smoking. Next ones we're going to do are going to be the meat church. I got some picks in them so I can tell the difference. The one with the picks in them right there are going to be the meat church. That's just these bad boys. Them in there. We're cooking them on 300 degrees. We're gonna do a little hot fast because I got a little late start on these. We're gonna be up all night again, like I did last time, which probably will be. So I'll bring you close. Here Here's what they look like. Whew, look at all that smoke. And they say pellet smokers don't smoke. I don't know if you can see that. Here's what we're using. Pit Boss fruit blend. And we should be back. Look at that bad boy. Thing's just smoking away. This rain ain't gonna stop me out here. We're gonna take a peek at them. That's what they're looking like. Trying to get that good color on them. Rub's about set on them. The ones on the right, that's the meat church rub. These ones right here are the butcher barbecue rub. That's the honey rub and the grilling addiction rub from butcher barbecue. This is from the meat church honey hog rub. I'm gonna give them a little spritz. All we're looking at, all this is just water. Give it a little bit of moisture. This is 2.5 hours into the cook. Cooking at 300 degrees. Now we're fixing to shut the lid down and let them keep on cooking. You can see that smoke cook, that smoke rolling. This is what they're looking like after about 4 hours on the smoker. Looking good. Getting that mahogany color to them. That's the meat church honey hog rub. And those are the butcher barbecue grilling addiction and their honey rub. We're gonna give them a little spritz. We're gonna set it back down. We'll be back to check on them. Alright, after about 4 hours on the smoker, they're about a little over 160 degrees taken off. We're gonna wrap them, put them back out to get to about 203 degrees. So they're ready to pull. These right here are the ones with butcher barbecue rub. The ones right here are with the meat church honey hog rub. So these are what they look like off the smoker. I'm fixing to wrap them. Put some juice in there. Then finish cooking the rest of the way. Taking a lot longer than what I was expecting to get done. Come back with the finished product. Well, it's late. It's about after 2 o'clock in the morning. It took longer than I wanted to for them to get done. But I already pulled 2 butts. And that's what the finish of it looks like. Here's one that I ain't got pulled yet, which I'm fixing to pull next. This is the one with the meat churches honey hog barbecue rub. And this one is with the butcher's barbecue honey rub and grilling addiction. Turned out pretty good, I'd say so. But a lot longer than what I wanted. That's what the finishing product looks like. So we'll see.